want to do? Well, we want to win more listings, right? Listings are golden right now, but how can you use what kvCORE offers for you to be able to win more of those listings? Well, what I'm going to show you today is just a quick little tip. Now, this isn't going to be, hey, I can do this right now. However, this is just going to give you enough information to know if you are familiar with kvCORE, you can go ahead and take some action. However, if you do need more help, be on the lookout for more tutorials, more classes that I'm going to offering. So here are how you can win more listings. Now, the first thing that I'm going to show you is how you can actually use what's called a landing page to create some lead generation for winning more listings. So you're going to go to your lead engine tools and you are going to go to build a landing page. Now, when it comes up landing page, you're going to see this. Now, the wonderful thing about a landing page is it is 100% customizable. So because we want this to be a lead generation, we're going to leave most of this the same. However, you can make this with a video and a lead. So if you have a video that you want to add in there, you're going to add that in there. If you don't know how to upload a video to your YouTube and to insert that video in here, you're going to want to watch this little tutorial that Inside Real Estate Guys have put on there for you. However, just for today though, we are going to make this where it's just lead generation. Now, to win more listings, one of the things that you can do is if you are farming in a neighborhood or if you are farming a specific area, be on the lookout for ones that have just recently sold. Now, how can you do that? You go into your MLS, you look for closed properties, and you select that specific property type or that date or whatever it is. Then in your landing page, you're going to actually put in here recent sold alert. Okay. You can type on this again, 100% customizable. Okay. So you're going to say maybe what the address is, 123 West Rainbow Drive. Okay. You could hit enter, tell us a little bit about it. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's 1,900 square feet with a pool, or you could say without a pool or whatever you want to. Now, down in here, these are also customizable. So you could actually put like how many have sold in this area in the last couple of months. So you could say how many were recent solds or recent solds in the past 6 months or recent solds and whatever. You could put in here, pricing. Pricing, what's going on with the pricing? Are we going up? Are we going down? How much percent? Now, again, this is research that you're going to want. If you don't want these on here, guess what? You just click them and now they go away. Okay. Again, you can change that background if this is recent sold. So I can go ahead and click on this background. And I can say that this is recent sold. I can hit sold, whatever. I can do a map, a lady, a kitchen, whatever I want. Okay, home value report, whatever. I can create this background. You can also create what's called a custom background. So one of the things we do, because we have a team logo, I'm able to use the custom background. When I click on that, it asks for a URL. If you are not sure how to use and create a URL, I have a very quick 2-minute tutorial that is actually also on this YouTube channel where you can see how that's done. So what we're going to do is right in here, we're going to obviously get their email. We want their email because we want a way to be able to connect with them. Cell phone, do we want it optional? No, we want it to be required. So you're going to click this little button. Now, where it says hashtag, this is extremely important because what you want is you want to start a hashtag. So this hashtag could just be whatever, okay? So I'm going to make recent sold. Okay, the reason why I'm going to use recent sold is because this hashtag is actually going to trigger a campaign where when they click on this button to get information, it's going to immediately send them a text message. So on my submit button text, this is where I'm going to put click here. Whoops. Click here for the price, okay? All right. So what they're going to do is I'm going to give them information about this house. Hey, this was recently sold. Guess what? This was a recently sold house in your neighborhood. Okay, so when I put this out here, they're going to add their email, they're going to add their phone number, and when they click on this button, they're going to immediately be generated into my CRM as a new lead. Because this is a landing page, the way that landing pages are set up, instead of getting an email, it's actually going to call your phone and it's going to say, hey, you have a new lead. And it's going to say, do you want to connect with them? Or press 2. And you can create a task to remind you to call them back. That's what I usually do. So what they're going to do is they're going to click on this, and then I'm going to kickstart a campaign for recent sold. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this. Now I'm going to go back into kvCORE. I'm going to go over here to my marketing. I'm going to click Smart Campaigns. I'm going to click Template. I'm going to click Add a Template. This is a text, and I'm going to say this is recent sold. That's the template for this. Okay, and what it is, it's the price it sold for. The template is not what they see, it's just what helps me. So right here, I'm going to say the home at 123 West Rainbow sold for, and then I'm going to say what it sold for, $525,000. Okay, now you don't want to just give information. You also want to have a call to action. Anyone who is giving you information about social media, how do you create engagement, it's always a call to action. Same thing within your campaigns. So I don't just want to give them information. I want to ask them a question. Did you think it would go for this amount? I could also ask, what do you think about this price? Too high, too low, just right, whatever. Okay, so did you think it would go for this amount? If they say yes, okay, then you know that maybe they're up and up. Okay, if they say no, this is a great way to be able to give them information. Maybe they are not valuing their home enough. So one thing we know is when a house goes on the market, when it's sold, there will be a percentage of neighbors who now will sell their house. And the reason why is because they just saw, one, how quickly it went. Maybe they got some good information from the people who actually sold their house. Or maybe now they're seeing the equity that they have in their own house. And so they want to be able to have that for themselves. Guys, this is a quick and easy way. Now, what I'm going to do, watch this. I'm going to go ahead and add this template. Now I'm going to go to my campaign. I'm going to add a campaign. The campaign is going to be triggered by a hashtag. And what was the hashtag that I had for this one? Oh, that's right. Recent sold. I'm going to click next. This is a seller. I'm going to click next. Campaign is going to be recent sold. This is a campaign for a seller who clicked on my recent sold landing page. It's always going to run. We're going to hit next. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into my campaign. I'm going to find that recent sold that I just created, which is, guess what, right here. There are no actions. I'm going to add an action, and the first one's going to be that text. This is the intro text. Now I'm going to find that template, and here it is. I'm going to view it, and it says the home at 123 West Rainbow sold for $525,000. Did you think it would go for this? This is going to run immediately. What that means is the moment they click on the I want to know what this price is, it's immediately going to text them the actual information on this house. I'm going to click add. I'm going to make this campaign active. I'm going to say, yes, I want this active. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take this. This is that landing page once I hit save. And I'm going to say, okay, I want to put this on my LinkedIn. Or, hey, I want to put this on my Facebook. When you click into your Facebook, you can decide where you want this to go. Do I want this to go to my feed? Do I want it to go to a friend's timeline? Do I want it to go to my story? If you are a member of a group, or maybe you own a group for your specific neighborhood, this would be a great way to put that information in there. You could go ahead and put it in here. You can say what your group is. You can say something about this, whatever it is. Then you're going to hit post to Facebook, and now it's going to be there. Guys, I did this for our neighborhood on a home that we had just recently, we represented the buyer on the transaction. This was an amazing opportunity. And within 4 hours, I had 6 leads. Don't believe me? Well, let's take a peek. This one came through from this website, and guess what they're looking at? A $6 million house now. This one came through that website. This one did. This one did. This one did. There's my 6 that came just from that one site. Now, notice I have their messages. I have their information, so I can text them. Hey, would you like a CMA of your property? What's your address? I'll send it over to you in the next few minutes. Then you create a CMA for them to let them know. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you a little bit of information on a way that you can win more listings using kvCORE. Have a good one. Bye.